Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Mustafa Zayed 075 and I am here to present the topic Religions in Society of Pakistan. So basically in Pakistan, 97% of people are practicing Islam as their religion, but remaining 3% are minorities which contain Hindus, Sikh, Christians, etc. Now, if we are talking about religion, so it should be must for us to know about the religion, what is religion, and on which basis one religion can be differentiated from the other religion. So basically, religion is or exercising of particular beliefs, religious activities, traditions, and conducts on the superpower which created all the universe. बेसिकली हमारे पास रिलीजन होता क्या है? रिलीजन हमारे पास बेसिकली ऐसे बिलीव्स होते हैं, किस चीज़ पर बिलीव, उस चीज़ पर बिलीव, उस सुपर पावर पर बिलीव जिस चीज़ ने इस यूनिवर्स को तख्लीक किया. For example, in Islam, the superpower is Allah, who created all the universe, all the human beings, all the things present in this universe. So, इन beliefs को हम कहते हैं religion. Now, we see that in Pakistan, many sections of people are practicing Islam as a religion. Now, if we go more through this, we can see that in Islam there are many more partitions which are basically named as sects. So, what are sects basically? Basically, sects are the cluster of people practicing the same set of beliefs. मतलब कि ये ग्रुप होता है पीपल का जो एक पर्टिकुलर बिलीव्स पे बिलीव्स की प्रैक्टिस कर रहा होता है, एक पर्टिकुलर प्रैक्टिसेस को कंडक्ट कर रहा होता है. ये उन क्लस्टर ऑफ पीपल को कहते हैं कि वो एक सेक्ट से बिलोंग करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, एक चीज़ किसी एक सेक्ट में अलाउ होगी और दूसरे सेक्ट में वो चीज़ अलाउ नहीं होगी, वो चीज़ प्रोहिबिट होगी. फॉर एग्जांपल, इन बरेलवीज they used to conduct Eid Miladun Nabi on Wiladat Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Same as in Deobandi, they are not allowed to conduct such kind of milad. So these type of beliefs, these type of practices distinguish a sect from the other sect. Now we see in Pakistan that there are numerous numbers of sects present, such as Sunni, Shia. Then in Sunni we have Barelvi, Deobandi, Ahle Hadith, Ahle Sunnat, etc. There are numerous number of sects present in Pakistan. Now we talk about different sects in Pakistan. First of all, we talk about Barelvi. So the history of Barelvi is that they are derived from the North Indian town of Bareilly, which is hometown of its founder named Ahmad Raza Khan. They practice Islam under circumstances of Hanafi Sunni and they conduct more than 200 million followers in South Asia. Now we talk about their beliefs, that on which practices they believe. They believe in Quran and Sunnah like other sects, but they believe in monotheism of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They do practices under the rules of Maturidi and Ashari. Now the beliefs which which consider or distinguish themselves from the other sects. So beliefs regarding Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam of Barelvis. They think that he is Nur Bashar, means he is made up of Nur. He is Hazir, he is Nazir, he has Ilme Ghaib. Now some of practices done by Barelvi sect which differentiate this sect from Deobandi, Ahle Hadith, Ahle Tashi and many more sects present in Pakistan. So they mainly practice Milad Sharif on Wiladat Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They conduct public celebration of Milad on this day. They built mizars, or we say tombs of Waliullahs. So these are some practices which differentiate Barelvis from the Bandis and other sect of Pakistan. There are some main institutions present there in India as well in Pakistan. Now we talk about Deobandi. So the movement of Deoband originated in Darul Uloom Deoband, India. It is founded in 30 May 1886. Some of its founders were Muhammad Qasim, Sayyid Muhammad Abid, Zulfikar Ali. Moreover, the Tablighi Jamaat originated by Muhammad Ilyas in 1926. Their presence is approximately 65% of madrasas in Pakistan or all over the world are runs under the circumstances of Deoband. Now we talk about what they believe in. So they have basic belief in Quran and Sunnah like other sects of Islam, but they follow one of any four scholars, such as Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi, Imam Malik and Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal. ये इन चार में से किसी एक स्कॉलर को फॉलो करते हैं. सूफिज्म की बात करते हैं तो इन सूफिज्म दे फॉलो चिश्ती एंड नक्शबंदी. अब ये मूवमेंट देवबंदी के नाम से क्यों, देवबंद मूवमेंट के नाम से क्यों मशहूर हुई? Because this movement started against the movement of Barelvi, the movement in which people celebrate Milad, they build tomb of Waliullah. So this movement is against the Barelvi movement. They are against in making tombs of Waliullahs and celebrating Eid Miladun Nabi. They are against them. The main institutions were mentioned there. Now we talk about Ahle Hadith. So Ahle Hadith mean people of Hadith. The movement started in the mid 19th century in the north of India under the power of Sayyid Nazir Hussain and Sadiq Hasan Khan. This movement initially is in opposition of Taqleed and in favor of Ijtihad. ये तकलीद की अपोजिशन में थी और इज्तिहाद के फेवर में थी. अहले हदीस also named as Salafi. इनको सलाफी भी ये डेफिनेशन या हम कह सकते हैं कि इनको कैसे हम एक कंसीडर करते हैं, कैसे हम इनको आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं कि द मोमेंट अराइज इन द मिड ऑफ 19th सेंचुरी which show its opposition to all those things which came after Quran, Sunnah and Hadith. प्रैक्टिसेस क्या हैं? ऐसी प्रैक्टिसेस मतलब जो इनको दूसरों से डिफरेंशिएट करती हैं, वो कौन सी प्रैक्टिसेस हैं? तो इनका ये होगा कि द पर्टिकुलर टाइप ऑफ अनट्रिम्ड बेयर, इनके जो मर्द होते हैं उनकी अनट्रिम्ड बेयर होती है एक पर्टिकुलर टाइप की. द men hold their hand above the navel while offering prayer. They raise their hand to their head while offering prayer. Their main organizations are mentioned there. Now we talk about the influence of religions in politics of Pakistan and the solution for this. It is the point that religion present in the society of Pakistan have there some sort of influence in the politics of Pakistan and also they invade in the manufacturing the structure of people and societies of Pakistan. My point of view, the Maulanas of different sects play a key role in developing the people minds. They are those important part of sects which are responsible for developing hate or developing love in the hearts of people for other sects. Such as if a Maulana tell people of their sect that we are one nation and more than that we are Ummat and Muslimah rather than we belong to different sect. We are the Bandi, we are Brelvi, and the Bandi, if we are the Bandi, the Brelvi is Jahannami, and if we are the Bandi is Jahannami, and we are separated from each other. So this will become the reason of conflict. Moreover, if they tell their followers that other than their sects are wrong and Jahannami, then obviously it became the cause of discrimination. If we talk about providing the due rights of minority sects, we can see that the leading sect in our community is Sunni, and majority of them consider themselves over the minority sects like Shia, like Christians, like Hindus. Majority of them think that Shias aren't rebellions. They are the rebellions. Aren't humans. They practice some religious activities which are prohibited in Quran and Sunnah. They don't believe in some Sahabas. Due to these reasons, they consider them inferior than others. This thinking leads to the conflict between Shia and Sunni conflict. Many people loses their life due to this thing. Now, if we talk about solution, that in my point of view, the main solution is that we should stop these things. It is today need that the coming generation become the light for the people who think ulama should be remain unbiased. They make their responsibility to solve all these conflicts by their actions, by their decisions. They tell their followers that we are one nation, we all are Muslims, rather than separating them from one another. In my point of view, this is the main solution for that. Thank you and Assalamu alaikum.